It all started when I was a little baby. From a young age, I knew that I was different from the rest of my peers. There was something wrong about me. I was different. I was wrong. I was a gamer. Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. This is long overdue. I'm sorry it took so long to post this, but here we are. This was me getting ready the day of the event. It started at 6 and it went on for 72 hours. I just randomly saw a poster in my uni that was like, oh, there's a LAN party, so I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to go to a LAN party. I always saw all these cool pictures of like in the 2000s people got together and they met in person and socialized and they ordered pizza and it was so fun, yada yada. So I was like, I have to go alone because none of my friends can go, but this is like such a childhood dream of mine. I know it sounds silly, but I grew up like I don't know, back in the day, like playing League or playing video games was like unheard of for like women. It was like I don't know, you can still see in like CSGO voice chat or something. It's very like scary. But yeah, so I was very scared at this point. I was like debating whether to like not go at all because I was freaking out, actual freaking out. I didn't know if it was gonna be like musty, if I was gonna get like punched in the face as soon as I enter. I also had to bring this big LAN cable because it's all I had, and we need those fast internet speeds. And as I was saying, this may sound a bit silly to people, but I really wanted to go as kind of like a challenge to myself because first of all, like I live in another country, like Germany is not my like home country. And I'm very anxious to go alone to places to like socialize. Like what better way than a place that everyone is together to share a shared hobby and kind of like just interact with each other, especially when it comes to video games because it's very like chronically online activity, you know. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll find some new friends, some new connections. And yeah, this was me. I was almost getting to the place. I was very scared. I was about to turn around, guys. I was very scared. I was like, at least I'm yesified, so they won't like kick me in the face or something. But yeah, I had to hype myself up here actually. So yeah, this was the place, as you can see by the RGB lights. And fun fact, I actually waited like 10 minutes in the entrance because my card didn't work for this thing. And this fucking server didn't work neither, so yeah. And I actually sat next to another Spanish person, which was like a 1 in a million chance, which was really funny. So yeah. And by this point, I had already like talked to people. I was feeling very confident, very proud of myself. For like I managed to find like a little group of people to play League with. And I just took a little water break. I was really hyped at this point, yeah. And then here we were about to play, and there were the people that were like playing the CSGO tournament. I'm not really a CSGO player, so we just played like a couple draft games. It might have been more than just a couple games because it was like already 2 a.m. I think by the time I left, it was about 5, almost 6 a.m. or so. But by this time I was already very satisfied with the experience. I was very happy. Everyone was really open. It was very like woman friendly, LGBTQ friendly, you know. I just made a couple friends there and we played together and it was so much fun. And then I played with some other people and it was great. Yeah, these are the eyes of fulfilled childhood dreams. Also, since this was recorded back in December, it was the middle of winter, so everything was frozen and like glittery, and I don't know, maybe it was the sleep deprivation, but I had like the time of my life. I was just crunching through the leaves. Everything was so beautiful, and it was all literally all eyes. Like, look at the cars, they look like fucking Swarovski crystals. That's crazy. And yeah, it was very warm because I love Germany, but surprisingly enough, it was fine. I think there wasn't wind, so it was like whatever. So yeah, that was the end of chapter 1, episode 1, day 1 of this wonderful experience. So the next day, I visited the Christmas market with my friends. Here they are. Also, because this was recorded in December, it was also the time where all the Christmas markets and all the wool lights are on. This happens every year, but I generally believe it's the best part about Germany. Like, the city just comes alive. It's just such a vibe. I love it so much. It just really gets you through the winter depression.
-6. Espera. -6.
Anyways, here we were looking for another friend of ours that came from another city, and we couldn't find him. And meanwhile, I was trying to convince my friends to accompany me to the LAN party, even though they were not really sure about it. But overall, it was a really great time. I just walking through there and like looking at things with your friends, and then like smelling all the aromas in the air. There's so many things to choose from. And honestly, if I'm being really honest, the Christmas market from my town is my favorite one. This guy gave me a huge side-eye. Anyways, because I've been to the ones in Frankfurt and like Heidelberg and stuff, but even though they're bigger cities, the Christmas market just don't slap as much. So we also got some Glühwein, because of course in a Christmas market you have to get Glühwein. I also got this like hot Apfelwein, which is like a Frankfurt or like Hessen thing, and it was really good. I love like apple cider. It's just the best. Also, we got some food. I absolutely love Reibekuchen. Reibekuchen will be the end of me. I absolutely am obsessed with Reibekuchen. I get them at every Christmas market, and I convinced like all my friends to get it as well because they're just so bombalicious.
Me siento muy ridícula. Pero bueno, ya estoy como committed to the grind. Toma ya. Deli. Toma. Ole.
And then we just kept walking. We wanted to buy some souvenirs or something like this, but then we realized that everything is like from Temu. For some reason, there was like barely anything like handmade or like authentic. Everything was like from like Amazon, like $5, you know, like these hats. But then I actually found something like handmade, and I just liked it because it said my name there, Ines, and I don't usually see it. Okay, this day was really cool and important because actually I had a tournament of Valorant that I was participating in, and my friends were there as well. They didn't have like big computers or anything. They just like came to kind of just chill around or whatever, and I was recording them the whole time, so I think it was like they were feeling pretty awkward, but I feel like those grandmas that just record you the whole time, but it was really fun. Anyways, after some warming up, I was ready to start the tournament, and my friends were playing League and chess and whatnot in the background. And the tournament went on for like a lot of rounds. I think it was like 5 rounds, and we won them all. It was actually like not even close, so it was kind of like I don't know, when Faker wins every single year. But I was actually kind of nervous like before the last round, so I was like sketching to cool down, and I felt like a performative final boss, honestly. So I took just a break outside. There was like this little nice balcony where we got like burgers and everything. It was like included in the price, so that was like really nice. And then we had a trophy ceremony. It was really cool. We won actually first place of the Valorant tournament, so we got these little cups and a Red Bull for some reason. So yeah, and then that was the end of the whole event. And my friends had already gone home by this point because it was really late. And I don't blame them, it was really cold as well. So yeah, I don't know, just the feeling of coming out of the building with this sense of like, wow, I really challenged myself. I kind of made my inner child or whatever happy. It was really like a really nice experience. So I'm making this video to recommend to all of you, even if it's silly or it feels weird or you feel like you're gonna be judged, that there's really nothing to lose and you should pursue these like small challenges or like passions, because there's really so much you can get out of them. So yeah, I hope you guys like the video. Wow.